Yeah, what's going on, YouTube? It is time for Bro Time number 2 with my bud Proof. Proof, say what's up, brother.
Two baby, what's going on, YouTube?
It is time for
time.
Bro Time.
Time.
Bro Time.
Bro time.
Oh yeah, second episode. Got a lot of good feedback in our first episode, so it is back. We're keeping this shit going, and today we're talking about some more fun shit. Proof, let us know what's going on while I start off this pub.
Together. Well, today, first day, league matches. We are back in action, back on the grind. We have TK and Justice today. Not in that order. We played Justice first, then TK, but that doesn't matter. League matches are back. Practice is going down. Optic Nation needs to step it up, and this is the perfect way to do it. As well as new hardpoint spawns, which actually, I think, benefited us because we haven't lost a hardpoint yet, I think, since the patch.
Yeah, buddy.
And we also have Tyler being a god with the new gun that everyone is using.
The
which
melt
is the
machine.
ASM 91. So, a lot of fun stuff to talk about today.
Pretty much. So, starting off, I just want to say that we've been performing pretty mediocre to our standards, I think. We haven't been doing too well.
Nice by saying that.
Yeah, well, we got to the finals of the 2K, and I was like, okay, we played pretty well. And then we play yesterday, and we lose to these random kids, and we just like act like we aren't trying half the time, I feel like, and it's really frustrating, but it is what it is. We got this league starting up. That's going to bring us back. So anyways, after this video today, we have our league matches at 7 p.m. Eastern and 8:30 p.m. We're playing against Justice and TK. Proof, how do you think the matches are going to go tonight?
Justice, being a very, very good team. I mean, they proved themselves online before the first event at Columbus, and they also went to Columbus and did work against us. I mean, I know it was the first series, and I know, it was new game, first event, and all that stuff, but they did play very well, so I can see it going to last map. If we can win searches, we'll definitely win the series. Versus TK, I think we're just going to dominate them. They've never really been a strong online team, more so always shined on land, in my opinion.
I'm pretty much on the same page with you. We are the home team against Justice, so we will have that host advantage, and then TK is the home team against us. So might struggle a little bit on TK's host because they have sharper theory hosts, and it's pretty tough for us in certain situations because we have two West Coast people. But yep. I think we should definitely take both of the matches tonight. If we don't go at least 1-1, I'm gonna start yelling. I'll be really upset.
We should definitely go 2-0. Like, it's the little things that we gotta practice, pretty much just calling out constantly. We get quiet and we say it a lot in our streams, even our viewers see it. Because we talk about it so much, like how we just get quiet in the middle of the game and stop talking as if we're, like you said, not trying to win. And
yeah,
with League, I'm hoping good habits just come into effect, and we practice this way. And hopefully, because it's League and there's something on the line, we can play with that kind of energy all the time on the regular basis and really not have to tune it in when we need to, you know what I mean?
Like, it shouldn't take a loss for us to get mad and start trying really hard and start smashing people. It happens time and time again where we don't go 100% in a match, we get pissed because we lose in a BS way, and then we start trying really hard after that. Like, it shouldn't take something like that.
It should not be that way. It should be like, all right, man, this is the finals every single game. I want to win it. I don't want the team to be close.
150%.
100-point club.
Every map.
10-0 uplink.
I just got quick scope. That guy's a god.
As many flag caps as possible. Like, I'm trying to embarrass the enemy team. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're not even that good. That's how I like it to be.
It's practice how you play, and if you're practicing like a lazy guy, you're going to play like that too. And if this starts transitioning over to these league matches,
it seems like we should have just
gotta
expected
change.
the best,
Exactly.
We have to grind. We have to want it,
Yeah, you have to have that drive in the game and make good decisions and stop making the same damn mistakes we've been making if we want to, perform well in this league. We have the caliber of players to be a top 4, top 3 team, in my opinion. And even if we're on point, I think we can even break into that top 2. But the way we're doing it right now, it's not working. We gotta get our minds right and get back to the way we know how to play. We all are top tier players.
Grinding method, just wanting it, just wanting it really freaking bad. I feel like that's all it is right now.
So, anyways, the new patch came out a couple of days ago, which has changed up the game a little bit. And this guy quickscoped me again.
Yeah, Bears is the best sniper in the game. We're going to take a minute to say that.
Shout out to that guy, because he is making me look bad in this bro time.
He is straight double jumping at me, challenging with a sniper, and winning it.
I wish I was that good. Holy crap.
I respect it.
Anyways, new patch. The battle's not as good anymore. It's a little bit inconsistent. ASM1 is dominant. It's my new weapon of choice. I've been performing extremely well with it, in my opinion.
If you've seen any gameplays of it, Tyler has.
Like,
there's times where I'm just sitting around like, where are they? And they're all flooding the hill, and I just see Tyler with like, I got one. I got two.
And the biggest thing about this weapon is if you know how to abuse the faster bullets in the first burst and keep restarting your burst to keep the bullets going that fast, it is so strong. You can easily get 3 pieces in hill. In every hardpoint, I get at least 2-3 pieces, like per hardpoint map. It's absolutely insane.
I'm thinking you gave a really good example about what gun it was compared to. The AN-94, was it, from Black Ops 2 is what you would compare it to the most?
Yeah, exactly. If you know how to abuse those extra bullets in the burst, it just makes the gun that much stronger in those close quarters. But I do like the weapon balance. The BAL is still really good. You can't just be running 4 ASMs because you're going to get outclassed by the BAL still.
I love the fact that the BAL will still win the gunfight long range and about 7 times out of 10 medium range, depending on whether, again, like you can abuse the ASM-91 or not. But for the most part, there is a gun balance now. I do believe ARs, well, not ARs and subs, just the BAL and the ASM-91 are pretty balanced as weapons right now. Other than that, you really wouldn't want to use anything else.
Yeah, pretty much agree with that. And then the spawns have changed up a little bit on the maps as well. I think as a team, we're all enjoying the hardpoint spawns a little bit better. We are much, much better at holding hills for an entire 60 seconds because the other team, you spawn out farther, to put it simply. There's no more of that cluster spawning around the hill if one of your teammates gets close. So as long as you're holding the hardpoint and you push out the correct areas, you can actually spawn them out. It's very similar. We were talking about it yesterday, me and Proof, and it reminded us of like Slum's hardpoint, the spawns on that. If you push out all the spawns correctly, they're spawning in Neptune, and you're holding that.
And you are increasing your point intake at that point. Like everyone's spawning way out, and you're getting like 10 to 15 seconds just because of the fact that you're playing aggressive.
Yeah, exactly. And
that's how it should be.
And if you're getting the correct spawns, you can play much more aggressive, and each gunfight that you win in those situations are worth that much more. So I think it's a more it creates a more consistent result on hardpoint, which was definitely needed. There's too many times where we saw the hardpoints go, like it wouldn't even go to 250 points because it's just a constantly back and forth.
Constant contest fest.
Yeah, exactly. So.
And I had a question, Tyler. We talked about this yesterday in Ace, but since we're talking about the hardpoint spawns, people are saying they want to take the 2.5 second delay off. What are your thoughts about that? I feel like you can boost, you can double jump, you can get around the map pretty fast. I think a 2.5 timer is still usable. I think it still suffices for our competitive play. But I mean, I haven't scrimmed with no respawn, so I really, I'm not a true judge of this character or judge of what's going on right now with the rule set. I don't know if it's gonna be good or not. I haven't played it, so I don't know.
That's exactly what I was thinking too. I haven't tried it, but I feel it might be because we've been doing well in hardpoint, so I haven't been mad about anything. But I think it's fine. With the speed of the game and the movement you're able to do, especially with overclock, and that's
too fast.
And here's my thoughts on it. Now we have a sub that's able to be used in the game. Your sub players are so fast on the rotation. If I'm using overclock is definitely the best EXO ability to use in hardpoint because you can just rotate around the map, and you can cover a whole map with less than 10 seconds. So that's why I don't think the respawn is needed. Your sub machine gun players are the ones that are going to be fast on the rotation, fast getting into those choke points in the hill, while your AR players are going to take their time, go around the perimeter of the map, get control of those points, and that's why I don't think the respawn is really needed. Now that we have a sub that's viable, that it's like, I swear, you move like twice as fast with the sub compared to a BAL. So that's, if you want to be faster on the rotation, use 3 subs. If you don't, and you want to play a little bit slower and play for that more of that anchor type of play, use 3 BALs. That's just how it's going to be.
Just depends on the team.
But yeah, I don't think the respawn's
I'm sorry, I didn't catch. So you're a fan of the respawn, or you're not a fan of the respawn?
I am a fan of the respawn. I feel like it'd be a little bit too chaotic, and
I feel like it balances out the movement of the game, the 2.5 seconds. It makes the game mode balanced for hardpoint.
Completely agree. And some people might disagree. Let us know if you disagree or agree in the comments.
It's an opinionated topic. I mean, that's why we test this out and play everything and try to find what's best. So.
Once again,
obviously we're not saying this is the way it should go. You guys are stupid.
Yeah, I'm just saying based off what we played with the respawn on the new patch, I don't think it's too bad. But I haven't played without the respawn, so who knows. But however, the other game types, CTF and uplink. Uplink's not too bad. The spawns are pretty similar on that in my opinion. But CTF, the spawns are way different. They remind me a lot of Modern Warfare 3 CTF spawns, where you're literally spawning past the halfway mark on the map. It's very, very easy to overextend and creates many more stalemate situations. Exactly. Have you felt the same way?
CTF, to me, just feels like it's going to be a game of counters. Sadly, because how far you spawn out, it is so easy to get to the enemy's base if you spawn out in the OE now because of how fast you can move in this game once again. So for example, on this map, we'll just say you spawn outside bottom weights, pretty much on both sides. Like, you spawn on their side weights on the opposite side and this side weights. So like when you're ready to go off spawn and just book it, you're gonna be there way before the flag guy can even pull out and get to pull. Like that's how fast you can OE. So it's pretty much just if someone gets your flag out, you have to go big, get the re, and you're gonna get a counter cap out of that. And that's how I feel most teams lose leads and take leads in CTF now in this game. And it's very different, very weird. Not really too against it. I like uplink a lot more, believe it or not.
It creates a weird sort of
you don't get penalized.
Situation in the game.
You don't get penalized for OEing.
Like in Modern Warfare 3, you would spawn at the overextend, but you didn't have these crazy abilities to make you move at double speed and boosting around and stuff.
Not to mention you had stem and overclock.
Exactly. So you basically can get to wherever you need to get to on CTF. I don't know if I like it yet. Maybe the respawn needs to be bumped up to 7.5 because I think it's 5 right now, right?
Yeah.
So maybe if we boost that up a little bit, it'll create more consistent results. Because right now it's just kind of fluky in my opinion. That game went pretty quickly, but
screw it, I'm gonna OE and I'll be there pretty much before anyone else gets there. It's just too fast. It needs maybe 7.5. Yeah, we should just try these things out, try these different rules. And again, we need to go about it in a way that's not like totally coming at MLG's neck. We just have to discuss it, maybe even scrim with it, test it out for ourselves. Like I don't know if I've seen anyone play without respawn delay for hardpoint or CTF. So we just need to actually play it and try it out.
Exactly. And to wind this video back down, one last thing I want to talk about is the whole cloak stim sort of BS that's been going on.
Yeah, you guys look at our pretty faces while we talk about this for the last few minutes.
We'll just chill. We got that pub game in, ended a little bit earlier than
and we got
wanted.
The W this time.
Got that W, then Ty actually went for the objective. Let's get it. Anyways, I think stim and cloak need to be
gone.
To be put simply, stim. Neither one is very overpowered by any means, but if you want to have this game as an esport, you need to make it so it creates a consistent result. And having things like stim and cloak in the game prohibit that from happening. So basically, in certain situations, especially on search, it happened multiple times to me yesterday, where a person can pop stim and basically control an area with like a shotgun or something cheap, and might catch me before I pop my stim, and it creates just random situations that I don't think are very good for the game.
The stem cloak combo.
Yeah, you can even have stim cloak combo, so you can pull off rushes that I don't think you should be able to pull off.
Like
and
maybe take off tactician if you're gonna allow all of these exosuits.
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to run like an overclock stim.
You shouldn't be invisible with super health.
Like it's just too much in my opinion. There's a reason that the Call of Duty developers took out Juggernaut so many years ago. I don't think it's good for the game, especially when you don't have something to counter it, like a exo ability that gives you.
Or even making your bullet stronger.
Exactly.
Like that.
Maybe if they've had a stopping power exo ability, who knows? Maybe it would balance it out and everything would be fine. But the matter of the fact is,
then you have to pick or choose. Do you want stronger bullets or do you want more health?
Matter of fact is they don't have it, and it creates inconsistent results. It creates too many timing situations, especially in search and uplink. In uplink, you can pop stim and just get to wherever you need to go with the ball. And I think it just takes away from some of the strategy of the game. I can see where people have the argument where it brings strategy, but the abilities don't last long enough for it to be a really strategical thing, in my opinion. I just think it's silly. I think
it definitely makes search more fluky.
Yeah. So
map control yesterday was impossible to have on the search and destroy maps we played simply because people could hit flanks with cloak. And you could be watching it and just not spot them and just not notice it.
And then the very next round, you could spot them and completely shut it down. I just think it's silly to have these things in the game. Inconsistent. And
you want consistency when it comes to Call of Duty titles.
Exactly. And it is what it is. I know you will probably get comments saying, well, you guys aren't the best team in this game. You're just complaining.
True.
It's like, well, just shut up. This is my opinion on it.
It is just bro time.
It's just bro time. I just thought I'd bring it up. Let me know if you disagree or agree. It is what it is. Anyways, guys, I think we're going to start to close it out here. Check out both of our streams. I'm sure our whole team will be streaming these league matches today, 7 p.m. Eastern. If you want to check out, let's see if we can go 2-0 in this league. We need to start out hot if we want to do well in this, and we need to improve
matches are for money too.
On these
Each
mistakes.
match is for money.
Exactly.
So, like
each
I said,
win,
there's incentive. Hopefully, you can bring
win,
out that energy.
We get in that. What is it, like $50 or $60?
Oh yeah,
something like that. Man,
I
want to. That's my credit money, baby. I got to pay for these 2Ks and 5Ks. So check out.
As always, leave comments. Let us know what other topics you guys would like to hear about. I'm pretty sure we talked about it beforehand that this is the last kind of like Call of Duty topics we would really have to discuss.
I know you guys want to. I know you guys want to learn more about us as individuals. Call of Duty gets boring to talk about. Me and Proof were talking about this before we started this video, but we felt it was still relevant. we talked about the new patch and the league matches starting up pretty soon. So I think this will be one of our last talking about primarily Call of Duty stuff. We still will, but we'll get into more real life stuff in the next episodes of Bro Time.
Bro time.
Bro Time. All right, guys.
Bro time.
Once again, leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to both of our channels, and be sure to follow us on mlg.tv/TP and Proofy or Proof. Proofy?
Yes, sir. Proofy.
Proofy. All right, cool. So see you guys on the stream. Check us out in these league matches. More Bro Time. We'll be filming these much more often because I'm done with school now, and Proof won't have to wait on my ass. So we'll get on these for you guys. Let us know if you enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you guys next time on Bro Time.
Peace.
Later.